Hello, Bertrand, everybody in Belize. This is not a picture of the 318 engine, but everything's pretty similar. Here's your expansion tank for your freshwater cooling, and your heat exchanger, expansion tank and heat exchanger. So this has raw water that goes through this pump and goes on one side of the heat exchanger. On the other side of the heat exchanger is a separate stream of water and antifreeze, or water and corrosion inhibitor. Antifreeze has corrosion inhibitor in it, and if you're not running antifreeze down there, because you're not have to worry about freezing, you should be running a corrosion inhibitor in all your engines down there, so that your engine doesn't rust and clog your radiator. All right, so here's your engine. This is your heat. This is your exhaust manifold. Now the exhaust manifold on LDV is just what we call a log. It's just a big rectangular exhaust manifold, and on the end of that exhaust manifold is an elbow like this. This is your elbow here. So in your exhaust manifold, that should be running water and antifreeze. The only place that seawater touches the engine is seawater goes into one side of this, and then when it gets done getting the heat out of the water and antifreeze mix that's circulating, that water goes into your exhaust elbow to cool your exhaust gases that go into your hose. So if you have salt water anywhere else in the engine besides that spot right there and that little spot right there, we are screwing up big time. So you shouldn't even have anything but antifreeze inside the engine. Plain water is not good for your engine. It's got to be water with antifreeze or a corrosion inhibitor so that you don't rust the block out from the inside. I was alarmed when I read the comments from the mechanic. Perhaps he didn't understand this, or perhaps he just didn't write clearly, and there's no reason for me to be alarmed. But we just need to check that and make sure and confirm that you're running antifreeze in the engine block and your exhaust manifold, and the only place that salt water's going in is in your final elbow, which is actually back behind the log on your engine. I don't have a picture of your engine to do a video on. So anyhow, that's the story. Please confirm that you've got water and antifreeze running inside the engine. Thank you.